Hello everyone, and welcome to Hogwarts Legacy. I have put on a few bits of clothing which increase my defense and offense, and we're still in this little hamlet we left off in, and we have a couple of people to talk to, so let's just see what they have to say.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life.
Why?
You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now.
I don't need anything, thanks.
This. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Why?
Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him.
Oh, right, okay.
While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out.
Oh yeah, turn on their own, that makes sense.
Even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
I should keep an eye out.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your cards.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve.
I'm sure I'd do fine
I did
if I'm ever in the
cards to
area.
return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me.
Well, why don't you do the enchantment then?
It was nice meeting you.
I don't want a track
Wish it had
request,
been under
and there was
better
someone over here to speak to.
circumstances.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
Yeah, he's not very nice to goblins, is he?
Might I beseech you for some
Hello.
assistance?
Who are you?
Hello, can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes, my name is Grace Pinch-Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch-Smedleys?
I've never heard of you.
I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself.
What were you going to do?
I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Why can't you do it? Can you not swim? An underwater adventure, diving into the lake doesn't sound too appealing. No, it doesn't, to be honest.
I'm afraid I'm not keen on mucking about at the bottom of lakes.
Oh, please don't say no just yet. Perhaps if you understood my plight, you'd change your mind.
Well, I'm a bit unsure of why you don't do it yourself.
To retrieve and why?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm
So
so
you're looking for
sorry.
their corpses?
What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned.
So you want to check?
Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family
No,
astrolabe
that's why you can't do
vanished
it.
with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
Alright, I might do that then. I'll have to think about this.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours.
Well, I have
I've
no idea what's going to be down
cross-referenced
there.
the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back.
Alright, I was running towards the quest marker. It's quite far away, so I think I might just head back into Hogwarts and do the main story. But I have just found another one of Merlin's trials. So let's have a look here. What is that? Is that the only thing? Okay, what have we got here? Do I roll it down the hill? Oh, there is a hole down there. That's got to have something to do with it. Let's get it down to the hole. Accio.
Accio!
Okay, it's pretty strong. Do I need to give it a push? Set it on fire again?
Incendio!
Try Levioso.
Levioso!
Yeah, I'm not strong enough for this. I'm not strong enough at all. But there's definitely something going on down there. Right, so if I get this thing on there. Okay.
Incendio.
Oh, okay, well that opens that up. Okay, I don't think they're connected. But I've just opened up something
This could
here.
prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Okay, let's be careful. What was that? What are you doing?
Revelio.
Do I need to repair that? Just got me a straw hat. Okay, that was pointless. Okay, we're starting Herbology class. There's Sebastian and Natty in the background there.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenore.
Professor
dear.
Garlic, how
Oh,
fitting.
You'll need these for today's class.
What is it?
A little treat for your auntie.
I look so ridiculous.
Hello. Class,
Just coming into class
please
like
welcome
this.
the newest rose in our garden.
Thanks
We
for the
look forward
welcome.
to growing together.
I mean, I've already met these people,
How
I
thrilling
think.
it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but
It
the
better
most
be.
important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake
Oh,
root.
great. I remember this.
Accio. Let's see
Have
if
we got
can't make our
earplugs? Is
fibrous
that what she
brains
was
a
giving
bit
out?
uncomfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
Yeah. They look like mushrooms. Did she give us mushrooms and stuff in our ear?
Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Do I actually have to... Oh, I do. Yeah, horrible. Okay.
Place your mandrake
Surely the glass should have shattered by now if that was an issue.
the soil.
Oh, horrible. Why even do that?
Envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo.
Oh, okay. I guess she has to do that every time.
I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go.
That was it. That's the class.
Splendid work, everyone.
I didn't learn anything.
Hippogriffs.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake.
Thank
They
you.
can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I had a good grasp. I nearly went
I'd
deaf.
say. Nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal. So
I
remember
saw
to keep
that.
those ears
Well, heard
protected.
that.
Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting Dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
Oh, I already
have
got
Professor.
some. Yeah.
Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom.
Well, I mean, I was told
I've
to go and
arranged
get
for you
it.
to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now.
Well, surely you should
and
have
can
enough for all
return
your
to
students.
harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
And what do I get from it?
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld Potion.
Ready in
And
10
you
minutes.
should
What
know
does
from
it do?
Professor Sharp's class.
Oh, a little bit of rain.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld Potion.
Ah, okay. I need it
I'll
for
let
Wiggenweld.
Professor Sharp tell you about that.
I already know about that.
What say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that
Sounds
some
vicious.
plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on.
Dear, and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see
Who's
me
Mr.
when you're
Pruitt?
finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Okay, I've got some of the cabbages here.
See that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Well, I just throw the I don't bring the dummy to the cabbages. I throw the cabbages at the dummy. How do I equip them? Tab. Oh, interesting. And then what? Then tap to use your assigned tool.
Look at that.
Oh, Jesus.
They'll chomp on anything they can get there.
God, why did I get near that thing?
Mum
That's
planted some in her
aggressive.
garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
Incendio!
Vicious little bastards, aren't they?
Yeah, I didn't want it to
My kind
live.
of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone.
Ah,
Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
that is useful, actually. I throw them at people.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse.
I'm surprised I
Nothing
didn't think
wrong
about
with a bit
that.
of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary.
Oh yeah, because a cabbage is
Probably
really going to
Death
stop a
Cat has more
troll.
of them, if you're keen.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Yeah.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope
Vicious.
they won't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good.
If you're
as you
expecting
seem
that,
to be
why
quite
send me?
green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Sure.
Magical plants
I'll be
have
nice.
so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
Okay, a
I'm
bit too
glad.
eager.
Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
I'm alright, thanks. And now we're in potions class. Can we learn something useful here?
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wiggenweld Potion.
Oh, good.
Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might
I mean,
come
I've
in
already
handy?
used it several
Yes, Professor
times.
Sharp. The Wiggenweld Potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own.
Sure, I could always do
You
some of
never
them.
know when you might need it. Please begin.
No, what? No direction? Just go ahead and brew. That's quite a big batch we're making.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir.
Why is my liquid blue? I thought it was supposed to be green.
Not an easy potion to brew. Well done.
Well, everyone
And
seems
from
to
what I
manage.
hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus Potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But
Thank
in
you.
the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
I just pressed like 4 buttons. Wasn't hard.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes. Why do you want to know?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative.
Oh, it's a Weasley.
I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere.
He seems
Listen,
too stuck up, dear
Anyone with a
Weasley.
troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper Feather.
Oh,
As
that's
you'll
fine. I'll
already
grab
be
that.
in Sharp's office with his permission. Perhaps you could grab it for me.
I don't see why not.
I'll get you the Fwooper Feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper Feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you
So
see
they're a
what
little
I'm
bit
brewing.
valuable then.
Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Potions on hand.
Here's the Fwooper Feather
Here you
you
go.
wanted.
I got
Brilliant!
it.
Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus Potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Oh, apparently I get one. That's nice.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed.
Endurance Potion I need. And brewed. Pick up. That's all I wanted.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening?
Oh no.
Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Stand back.
Oh, the smell.
Dragon dung! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
Well done. Guess I didn't need to help.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld Potion.
Oh, thank you.
I forgot what the
Means a lot
question was
coming from
already.
a fellow Ravenclaw. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
Thank you.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class.
Go on then.
Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever.
Is that what I'm doing next?
See you soon, no doubt.
I brewed an Edurus Potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew
How did you
chaos.
notice? I'm sorry about that.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson.
Not
As
even
for the work
close.
you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves.
Oh, that sounds boring.
Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Why not just do it here?
Greetings. I understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw. Professor
Yes.
Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him. I'd like to talk to you about it.
Why? You're the one salesman. Why would you want to talk to me about it?
Good of you to come.
All right. What do you
My
know?
friend, Professor Fig, speaks highly of you and your resourcefulness. He was vague as to details, but mentioned your having tracked down a difficult-to-find book. I wondered if you'd be willing to do a little detective work on my behalf.
Maybe. How will this benefit me? Sure.
I suppose I could. But why should I spend my time on a glorified errand?
It is
That wasn't a very nice way of
much more
putting
than
it.
a glorified errand, to be sure. I dare say you'll find my proposal intriguing. Please, hear me out.
I'll hear you out.
You see, about a century ago, an heirloom applewood wand with a fairy wing core went missing from this very shop. My great-aunt suspected a student named Richard Jackdaw. He'd been serving as an assistant here and suddenly vanished.
Richard Jackdaw?
Like the bird. In fact, he was known to frequent the Hogwarts Owlery. We searched there, of course, but found no wand. We did find a series of statues similar to Jackdaw's. I'm certain they're a clue, but I cannot figure out where they lead.
I guess that's my
Jackdaw
job
was
then.
last heard tittering about some pages with a map he'd stolen from Peeves. As you can imagine, The poltergeist
Okay.
was less than helpful.
The pages. I need the pages.
I'll have a look for you. You've certainly given me plenty to go on.
Ah, you've brought hope to this old one-maker's heart. Professor Fig was right. You are a remarkable student.
Right. But I'm going to call the episode here. We'll carry on investigating the pages in the next episode. But thank you all for watching, and I'll see you then. Goodbye.